So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the ITTF Seamaster 2017 World Tour Platinum Qatar Open. We are now into the awards ceremony. These are the runners-up in women's doubles from Korea. It's Junji Hee in the blue and Young Hang-un on the right. Presented by Mr. Mohammed Abdullah Saleh, the QTTA Secretary General there. And the champions for women's doubles, Chen Meng and Wang Manyu of China. Chen Meng on the right, Wang Manyu on the left, carrying the gold sailboat very carefully as she shakes hands with Mr. Li Chen, ambassador of China in Qatar. A good handshake for both of the shake hands players. And a wave from our champions for a 3-1 victory in doubles over the runners-up from Korea, of course. And look at those cheeks, look at the smile on Wang Manyu, 18 years old, and we have the obligatory selfie here. Chen Meng not feeling so comfortable in selfie mode. Wang Manyu from Generation Selfie. Probably upload it to Snapchat immediately. That's a pretty cool shot. It's a shot of a pretty cool shot. Junji Hee trying to escape before another professional photo. It almost looks like they're on 4 different stairs here. Outstanding performance by all players, but especially the 2 young Chinese players who you'll get to see later on for the Women's Singles Awards ceremony portion as well. But now we will move on to the Men's Doubles Awards ceremony. The athletes make their way in. It's the top seeds in front, the champions in front, followed by the Swedes with a very impressive performance, taking out Zhang Jike and Ma Long along the way. And here they are on the left. It's Matthias Carlsen and Christian Carlsen on the right. No relation, but have played outstandingly well. A great sense of humor, both very humble and hardworking. I hate to generalize, but in Sweden that seems to be the trend. The big handshake here from the presenter, Mr. Abdullah Al-Mullah, the Director of Protocol, Olympic Council of Asia. And the presenter with the biggest smile of them all. Look at that. A little bit of Tom Selleck going on there, movie star face. And now the presenter for our winners. Well, let's get to the winners first. It is Masataka Morizono and Yuya Oshima from Japan. Yuya Oshima coming in first right there, leading. And a quick shortcut up to the stairs, Masataka Morizono on the left, from a very well-celebrated table tennis family, but these two are incredible in doubles. And I wouldn't be surprised to see several highlights, or at least one shot, I would say, in the top 10 from their final match against Matthias and Christian Carlsen. There's the beautiful gold sailboat trophy, and look at the smiles all around. Masataka Morizono, quite efficient in his English, having played in Germany for some time. The presenter for the winners was Mr. Abdullah bin Mohammed Ba Makhalef, president of Oman Table Tennis Committee. And now we move on to the Women's Singles Awards ceremony, the second to last match of the day. Quite impressive play. Again, a battle for not only the title, but who will represent China at the World Championships in an event that is already sold out for the last 3 days in Dusseldorf, Germany. The excitement is building and building. I think it's got to be just less than 100 days away now, the end of May. You've seen the hype online, and the conversations continue among table tennis fans around the world. Who's going to take the title? Despite, on the men's side, a quick quick start for Ma Long. It still seems up for grab, anybody's title. But in the women's game, an outstanding performance from our runner-up. It's 18-year-old Wang Manyu. So a whole lot of hardware for this player. Second place in singles, and the gold in doubles presented by Mr. Thomas Weikart, the ITTF president, running again for re-election. And the winner, the champion, Chen Meng of China. 23-year-old Chen Meng coming back to play quite well, taking the first platinum event title on the World Tour for the women. And again, Mr. Thomas Weikart, ITTF president, presenting this giant check with 25,000 US dollars on the front. I don't know exactly what that boat is made out of. In theory, it could be worth exactly the same thing. Seems unlikely. But as they stand on top of the podium, these proud representatives of China have played outstandingly well through this tournament. And only one loss between the two of them in singles. Wang Manyu to Chen Meng. Again, these are both players you'll be seeing a lot of on the World Tour. A bright future ahead for both these outstanding players. And a shot with simply the women's champion. Look at that smile. We will move on to the men's singles awards presentation.
To the men's singles, would you kindly welcome the medalists in the men's singles event?
So it wasn't long ago that you saw these two battling, and battling hard they did. Ma Long in front and Fan Zhendong behind, giving some explosive rallies, testing the speed, the strength, and creativity of one another, the resilience and agility of one another. Many different words could be used to describe what we saw in this intense battle of the finals. Despite a very rough start, it ended up being much closer than it looked like it might end up. Mr. Khalaf Al-Mohanadi, I'm sorry. So here it's Khalil, Mr. Khalil Al-Mohanadi, ITTF Deputy President, giving his award to Fan Zhendong from China, world rank #2. But the champion, once again, Ma Long, the most powerful player on earth, is on top of the podium, continuing to collect points and taking titles. Look at the cheeks and the smile on Ma Long as he gets presented by Mr. Khalil Al-Mohanadi, the ITTF Deputy President. I believe he's also running for the election this year, coming up a little bit later this year. $25,000 to go with the gold boat of Ma Long. A quick high five. But for Fan Zhendong, it's going to be a bittersweet tournament. Played quite well, but until he's standing on top of that podium, he will not be satisfied. He knows he's capable of it, but the pressure changes. When it becomes a World Tour event in Chinese Super League, he seems quite comfortable. But with every blink of those eyes, you have to imagine there is analysis of the match that just happened. Thomas Weikart looking sharp in that pink tie out there, and Ma Long, covered in gold, is starting the year quite strong. 2 years in a row as the ITTF table tennis male star. Can he pick up a third? Will he do it? The fans decide, but the performances of Ma Long also continue to decide what the fans vote. So as the event comes to an end, it has been an exciting, top-notch event to start off the 2017 Seamaster World Tour Platinum Series. What an event it has been. I hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as I have. Don't forget to keep up with the World Tour. Subscribe to the ITTF YouTube channel, official ITTF YouTube channel, ITTF Facebook page, Instagram, Weibo, and of course ITTF.com for all the matches you want to watch. Check out the highlights, check out the replays, and revisit all your favorite matches. All your news can be there, from written articles to all sorts of other excitement. And we look forward to seeing you at the next event on the World Tour. Don't forget, pong responsibly, drive safely, and see you soon.